Hello, hello, hello. I greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has given me the strength to carry on presenting the case by case for the victims who were presented in the Rick Gang inquiry reports several weeks ago. I'm back with another victim. The weather has been very good. I was born for this weather. Hot, sunny, bright. So what could go wrong? I'm happy. In case you hear noise in the background, and of course you see the ruffles on my top moving, the fan's on. So bear with me. I just hope the noise does not overshadow my voice. I'm glad to see you. Let's get down to business. Okay. So this is Grace. Grace was raised without a father and with a mother who met her basic physical needs, but was emotionally cold, neither nurturing nor affectionate, because her early life experience contributed to a lack of emotional security and increased vulnerability later in life. At 4 years old, she was sexually abused by a babysitter. She has no memory of the abuse and states that it does not directly trouble her emotionally. Grace's mother prevented contact with her estranged father without giving any reason, causing Grace to rebel against her. By secondary school age, her behavior had deteriorated significantly. She began getting into cars with adult men who offered cannabis, food, music, and lifts. She states that the majority of the men who groomed her were Pakistani, although some white men acted as intermediaries and assisted in the grooming of the girls. She was raped on multiple occasions by adult men, often while intoxicated. Because she had been drinking, she believed she was responsible for the abuse. At 15, she believed she was in a relationship with an adult man, a situation that lasted around 5 years. During that time, she experienced domestic violence, rape, and coercive control. She reported the perpetrators to the police, wishing only to prevent other children from experiencing abuse. However, the police arrested and interviewed some of the men about Grace without consulting her in advance or assessing the potential impact on her. She felt pushed into prostitution without adequate preparation or support. She found the process abrupt and poorly explained. As a consequence of the police handling of the case, she experienced flashbacks, panic attacks, and a relapse into substance abuse. Another partner was a pedophile involved in grooming gangs who sexually abused children and others. He stalked, harassed, and threatened the family and manipulated police investigations for years. Police repeatedly failed to seize devices, link cases, act on stalking logs, or protect her and her children. Non-molestation orders and bail conditions were breached without consequences. The cumulative impact includes severe mental illness, displacement, loss of employment, and ongoing fear. This was a statement made by Grace. If I got raped tomorrow, I would never come back to the police again. Because what is the point? It's just a pointless process that leaves you feeling even worse because you're either not believed or you're not taken seriously or they don't use the tools that they've got to investigate properly because it's too hard. It's the same line. If you haven't noticed the pattern in most of the cases, the police are too preoccupied to actually address, investigate, deal with crimes and criminals. In many of the cases, the victims were the ones who were punished, held to account. At age 4, she was raped. She has a family of her own. Harassment, intimidation. She still lives with the fear today, the impact. But who cares? Just the statistics in the number. Life twirls on for the criminals, for those who enabled them, for those who turned a blind eye. Another case where the father was absent. Who knows? Maybe the mother wasn't all well. I suggest, if you've got children, do everything within your power to protect them, keep them safe. Believe them when they talk to you. Yes, they do tell lies, but do believe them first. Let them know that you believe them. Mothers, parents have a way of knowing when a child is lying. When a child who has been truthful tells a lie, you would know. Thank you for your time.